I think it's an incredible song. I really love it. I think it's an emotional journey.
To see our fans embracing it, wow. People really do appreciate when we write the longer songs.
I think Cosmic's going to add a whole new dimension to the set.
I'm not saying I tried to trick them, but I wanted the idea to work, so I switched the melody notes.
When I really think about it, I'm like, you really think highly of yourself, don't you, you motherfucker?
Attraction. Who is the crowd? I've been through the cage as we perform here up on the stage.
Nobody.
Hello everyone and welcome to Trax, the official Avenged Sevenfold podcast where we take you through the Avenged Sevenfold back catalogue one song at a time. I am your host Bees and today we are journeying further into the world of Life is But a Dream to give you everything you could wish to know about the unique genre-defying wonder of Cosmic, including how all of you made this song feel like an instant classic. There are some major revelations on this very episode, including the use of 3 drum kits on one song, the beauty and pain of life in the song's lyrical narrative, how the song nearly opened the album, and much more. And if we are to start at the very beginning with Cosmic, we are going to have to go way back. So far back, in fact, that Cosmic's avant-garde lead hook is something that has been kicking around the Avenged Sevenfold vaults for literal decades.
This melody, this song, this chord progression came from Brian like years ago. Like I've heard this song sang in dressing rooms, maybe even back to maybe even the Van days. Like, I mean, this has been a melody and something that he's joked around about that we always thought was catchy, you know, but it never made its way into songs. And I don't even know if we ever really tried an Avenged Sevenfold songs. Matt and Brian might remember that better than me. But at the end of the day, my point is like, I've been hearing this thing for a long time. So to me, the fact that it even eventually, you know, maybe 15 years later makes it on an Avenged Sevenfold record on a great song, by the way, but like it was more comical to me the first few times that I heard it. I was kind of like, oh my God, you finally did it, Brian. You finally squeaked this fucking melody into an Avenged Sevenfold song.
You love so many times, never get it right, then you find me. Which is like this weird thing of like this cocky, weird guy running around telling women that, you know, he was there for them in their time of need. And it was just such like not, it was just funny to me because it's not the type of human being I am. Relationship wise and emotionally, I'm a mess. But for me, because I had that melody that I'd sing in such a weird novelty manner, like I loved it and thought it could do something. We've actually tried to use it in Avenged before, but it never really kind of worked out. I just remember it like making Jimmy laugh, you know, making Johnny laugh, probably annoying Matt and Zach. But it was, you know, just a funny anecdotal sort of novelty type of thing. But I felt like it had potential. There was never a context in which I liked it or enjoyed it.
It's making me question why. I think when you look at the context of the song and because of how the song flows, you take that part by itself without the buildup, and it's a hard thing to kind of figure out what you do with it. It was like one of those aha moments, like, oh, that thing we have that we don't really know where to go with it. I don't know where the footing would really be or how the song would start. Or now we've got this thing. If you stick it here, it's ultra catchy, ultra cool. I love the timing of how it kind of turns around quickly. It's not like a normal sequence. It's not like 4/4. It kind of just it loops in on itself.
Dancing in the wind is roses born again. There you'll find me.
It kind of just had this David Bowie thing. I realized now, putting chords to it, and it had a unique time signature, which kind of, I've always been a fan of like John Lennon stuff that just naturally is odd time. Like Happiness is a Warm Gun has some odd time stuff. Across the Universe has some odd time things. And then when we started like arranging it and imagining Matt's voice and good lyrics to it, I was a big proponent of it. And I think Matt liked it right off the bat.